Joining us as guest co-hosts, we're happy to welcome Cindy Candelario, Deara Stevenson, and Victoria Wallace to the show with us here. Two of them that have been on the show before. Welcome, welcome, welcome here. So, how's everyone doing?
Great.
Yes.
Awesome, yeah.
Yeah, this is like a ladies' day here on Spotlight this week, but let's just get right into it because we got a lot going on here for a big show today. But first, we got to do some business here because we can talk about the important stories that's been gossiping about here, but one of them has to deal with Madonna, who took to Instagram to address the reaction to her appearance at the 65th Annual Grammy Awards, posting, "Once again, I'm caught in the glare of ageism and misogyny that premates the world we live in, a world that refuses to celebrate women past the age of 45 and feel the need to punish her if she continues to be strong-willed, hardworking, and adventurous." So, your thoughts on this here?
I definitely agree with Madonna, for sure.
What? Okay. I think they have a clip here. Let's just play the clip. Here, go ahead.
I'm here to give thanks to all the rebels out there forging a new path and taking the heat for all of it. You guys need to know, all you troublemakers out there, you need to know that your fearlessness does not go unnoticed. You are seen, you are heard, and most of all, you are appreciated.
Okay, now I'm opening this to discussion, all right? So, what do you think?
She's right with the quote you just gave us, but also I liked what she just said about all the rebels because, I feel like when it comes to doing something revolutionary, sometimes you don't realize that that's what you're doing or that's the responsibility that you're taking on until after the fact, and then you see all these people that are like awarded for being revolutionary. So she's made some great points.
Yes, but I feel sorry that she's really up in age in her 60s because everyone's just commenting on the way she looks at her age here. I'm like, it's because look, I'm with, but the thing is, Piers Morgan needs to shut his mouth here because he's referring to her as thinking it's Halloween already in October. Like, dude.
Yeah, I think she looks fine. I mean, she is her age, right? And so like she's just like a really powerfully strong like person, individual, and like I thought she looked fine. I thought she looked great, honestly. And it's been interesting though because she most recently I heard of her doing a music video. She was like uptown with Tokisha and she shot a music video in Washington Heights, and to me that felt like she was sort of tapping into some of like that youth energy. So it's interesting that the conversation is coming back around in like a separate space. But I thought she looked fine and she executed it well. I thought it was great.
Yeah, I think definitely more women her age and more older women need to step up and join together to stop this ageism. Right? Like, okay, for example, we could talk about plastic surgery. We could talk about older women or men wanting to be younger so they act younger. And that could be really what the conversation is about, I think, personally. But Madonna's a legend. She's an icon. I don't feel like it's okay to disrespect her. You know why? Because then that gives the okay to disrespect other women, and then we will have a problem with that, right? So we all need to stand together and stop as a society judging women for getting older because we won't want to get older. We will have a problem with that, and you're like inciting insecurity within someone. Like that's still a human being, right? So I understand the judgment because this is a celebrity. People have plastic surgery. People do things that like their behavior may seem a little off. So we're judging that part. But as far as like judging people for being older, that's horrible.
I'm glad you made that distinction because I think this is actually two separate conversations. It's very nuanced. I agree. I feel like there's a difference between, being juvenile or like really immature versus just being yourself and being youthful. Like women are already so shamed for aging or just,
Yeah.
not being what people want us to be at that moment. So it is, ridiculous to hear, but I think that was a great point to make that distinction.
Right. It's not easy even nowadays, because when time flies, you realize you like look into yourself in the mirror and it's like, oh my goodness, transformation is coming in, or like you look at your hair and it's like you see grays coming out. It's like the signs of aging, basically. But it is a natural thing here. It's like it's part of reality, but I wish there's a way we could just turn that around here. But it's just science and shut up, phone. All right, but it's all a matter of the science and facts that matters to most of us here. And I see we got to go. Okay, so we'll be right back. All right.